spiritual sagacity to understand this matter. The book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 19, it says, "Behold, I have given you authority to tremble against serpents and scorpions and overcome all the powers of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you." I remember a time when I was fasting 80 days, and it was day 78, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto me, Uriel, and instantly I had an encounter. Then I started to see certain relatives that I knew, and I started to see certain relatives that I don't even know by name, and they were standing near where I was standing, and they were angry. There were ancient covenants that happened in my bloodline. So I provoked them by another dimension of prayer and fasting. Are you getting it? Then the angel of the Lord appeared, and instantly they were arrested. They were arrested, all of them, they were arrested, and instantly they appeared a whirlwind. Then after that vision, suddenly after that vision, I received that was the beginning stage that I received miracle money. This is what happened. And the next day, I was blessed by some individual with a certain thing of money. I knew that something that had happened in the spirit. I had broken altars and generational curses. You might be the first in your generation to break certain generational altars, because there are certain covenants that might have been happened from your forefathers. There are things, that altars that might be following you, that are bloodline. Are you getting it? So you ought to break them by prayer. You ought to break them by consistency, for the violence taken by force. Are you getting it? You ought to force and you ought to fight to break those generational cases. So I just want to thank God for this time, and I thank God for my kingdom spouse, for her prayers. Whether she's in Canada, she's faithful and she's a loving partner. So this is the season whereby the Lord shall make us the heads, not the tail. Something is shifting. You are going to be the first one in your generation to reach countries that you have never reached. You are going to be the first one in your generation to become a multi-millionaire or billionaire, because the Bible says He will do exceedingly and abundantly and above all that you can think about, through the power that worketh in Him, and you might be the first one. I thank you for this time.